all over you. Hate written all over you.
Smiling faces, sometimes pretend to be your friend. Smiling faces, show no traces of the evil that lurks within.
Fake written all over you. Hate written all over you. Fake written all over you. Yeah. I've been in the cold, cuffing my toes, but I still stuck to the code. Money won't fold, pockets won't hold enough. Taking my polar now, effing in and out. Take me anywhere, I'm taking over the trap. I see the real clear, wood grain Cartier. Popping the real pill, higher than Beverly Hills. I got too much pill, I give a bitch chills. Took all the small bills, make all the whole strip. You need a weed feel, I get it back on sale. Came from the east side, shooters on detail. Go purchase a new Chanel, I need a refill. Strikers in trap house, riding a V12. I peep the mood dog, I peep the intel. Get it trippin', all you gon' see shells. If young Metro don't trust you, I'm gon' shoot. We don't trust you niggas, we don't.
I don't trust no motherfucking body.
We don't trust you niggas, we don't. We don't trust you. We don't trust you niggas, we don't. We don't trust you niggas, we don't.
Smiling faces,
We don't trust you niggas, we don't. We don't trust you. You a nigga #1 fan, dawg. Sneak this and I don't understand, dawg. Pillow talking, acting like a fed, dawg. I don't need another fake friend, dawg. Can't be about a hoe cause I'm sharing, dawg. And your feelings, nigga, while you paying, dawg. Give her back shots while she laying down. Keep the clock cock on trust hole. Top shotter going for the gusto. Like a real dog, got a mud hole. Get the Lord, you a John Doe. Bubble like beans on a hoe. Rapping so pretend you a hoe. 9-figure nigga, take a toe. Ain't no tapping in, better blow. Charted popping pills, but he blessed. Flex a couple M's on my chest. Ain't no sabotaging, little finesse. We was in the field placing bets. Still getting chills in my flesh. Taking karma, turning to success. Thoroughbred Pluto, nothing less. 20 drivers parked at the jet. Whipped the fountain to the project. The before this on a no confess. We don't trust you niggas, we don't.
Smiling faces,
We don't trust you niggas, we don't.
pretend to be
We don't
your
trust
friend.
you. We don't trust you, no, no, no. We don't trust you, no, 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 no. We don't trust you, no, no, no. We don't trust you, no, 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 no. We don't trust you, no, no, no.
Trust is a motherfucker.
If young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. If young Metro don't trust you, if young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. Hate written all over you, fake written all over you, hate written all over you, fake written all over you. Yeah.
Trust is a motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah. Young Metro, young Metro, young Metro. Yeah, yeah. Young Metro, young Metro, young Metro. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Eva couldn't even Pluto told his heaters, leave nigga in the freezer, I'm big as a beater. Fuck on a diva, I'm hot than a fever. Put dope on 1 liters, more stripes than Adidas. I got these regular hoes, I got superstar hoes taking pictures of me like the Fed. Check out my video, little bit of silly hoe got me with $1 million jewelry in the bed. Grip the 40 while I'm sleeping my hand. Drink the dope and I get cool as a fan. Turbo motor hot and scorching than friends. Bitch, you bogus if you don't bring a friend. Came from nothing, you can feel what I'm saying. 100 shots, I gotta stick to the plan. Sloppy toppy, gotta get it again. Shorty bopping, she just pushing the brand. Solo, but the hitters pulling up on demand. Chover in the fountain, making standards when I land. I ain't never sober, I got pills and I'm sharing. Cop a new hammer with the cooler on jam. To the show on the road, getting bands on band. On the high, on the low, I'm the man, on the man. Striking out, Porsche Cayenne. Live it up, ran it up, got it expand.
What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up?
My bad, chat. I woke up a lot later than I did today. But we are here. But we're here, so. All right. Better late than never, right, chat? Let's see. The Zoom's been sent, so. All right, it's all good. But let me just grab a water and I'll be back. Good morning, chat. Let me just make sure this is not. All right, good morning, chat. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. My bad. Woke up a lot later than I did today, but I made myself a promise that I have to show up every day, so we're here. Better late than never though. It was either I showed up late or I showed up late or I didn't show up, but I decided to show up today. And it's still like 8 a.m. 8:45 here, so we still got a lot of time into the day. But do you have any news today? No, you had no news today, right? That's about it. Yeah. You had a Trump inauguration all day yesterday. A bunch of conferences, and then he was signing a bunch of papers yesterday. Today, let me mute this music, chat. Today, yo, did you guys get the Zoom link? Not right. I guess no one sees the Zoom link. Yo, the Zoom link is under no delay stream. It's under Dawn no delay stream, but. Yeah, everyone should have access to that if you're in that. Here. All right. But yeah, that was yesterday, chat. So yeah, it was signed a bunch of papers yesterday, but today I don't think you got anything going on, chat. It's just first day Trump's in office officially. So from what I know from last year, I think last year we did move quite a bit the day afterwards. Let me see, actually. Not last year, what am I saying? On the 21st of January 2021 here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look here. So Biden went into office on, I'm just comparing data because like I'm comparing volume, but so we went into office on the 20th, right? So right here, that was the day we went to office in 2021, and then was that the day? Let's take a look again. Yeah, January 20th, 2021. That was the day then. I don't think anything crazy happened this day. You moved 400 pips. Never mind, you did move quite a bit. 400 pips. But then you already moved like 400 pips today, basically. And then the next day, the next couple of days, you came down and reversed the entire move. Okay. Yeah, so here's what I'm trying to figure out, chat. Here's my analysis today. I was not expecting us to rip up this heavy, and I was expecting us to pull back, which we kind of did pull back during the London session. You can kind of see price over here. If I take my tools out, so if you zoom in here, you're gonna see that there was some type of resistance here or support here. Price came down to retest those lows, right? That 27.17282 mark. And then price bounced right off of it. So this 4-hour candle here, yes, it did close bearish, but it closed respecting. So with this candle looking like this now, you got 10 minutes to a 4-hour closure. If you do end up closing, I'll say honestly above the most recent bearish candle high, which is right here, then that's an indication that this next 4-hour candle will continue to drive up. And looking left there, if you do continue to drive up today, then it looks like you're going to continue driving up towards like 27.32 as the next clean traffic area. Ideally, I'm looking at 27.47 because that's the range you're breaking back into. If you take a look at this on price, right, I have my support here at 27.17282 here, chat. Resistance here. Looking left, you're closing above it. Or looking back most recent data, you're closing above it, which indicates that you're breaking into that range there. So the range you have here on price is like a range of, what is this? It's a range of 300 pips, 300 range going up. So we're officially in the range. Last time you broke into the range, I'm looking at this. This is the last time, and you came up to not for the entire range, but at least you came up towards here. So we can probably mark this down too as a next target destination area. I think this area is going to be 27.39. So that's your next area that you have in price here. So this is the range you're closing into, right? And I think it looks pretty clear to say that the daily candle isn't going to reflip bearish because you got a bottom wick during Asian, and then last night you got another bottom wick here, which confirmed somewhat of a support being formed there, right? Support was being formed. So if this is your resistance, this is your support, this is the range you're in, as you come up to retest the highs, you can actually continue to break through and continue to push towards 27.39. So it looks like you do have clean traffic going up. It's just a matter of how this 4 closes and what the next 4 bottom wick is. But I think after we sort that out, depending on where and how steep that 4 bottom wick is, it'll indicate whether we are going to drive on this candle or not. So yeah, I have buy ideas here. It's just probably gonna wait for the 4-hour closure chat 8 minutes here. In 8 minutes, depending on how things look, depending on how steep the 4 bottom wick is, it could indicate a bottom wick for us to drive up to fill the range up. The only thing I don't like here is just the 15 and 30. Not a huge fan, just because I know we came down for a bottom wick here. It's just that here there's barely been anything there's barely structure being formed there. Like you do have bottom wicks here, but they're very tiny, right? So I don't know if that's enough to indicate that we have enough structure, which I don't know if that indicates enough support formed for us to drive up. Any given point, since you have such small bottom wicks here, this can still happen at any given point, where you just come down, break out of lows, and then you can still flip bullish, obviously because the 4 count is still bullish, right? But that is still a possibility. So that's what we gotta figure out now. That's the spot we're in. Looking at this 4-hour candle and everything, but I think what will be key is just if we close above 26.27 or 27.26 here in about 7 minutes here. Okay, chat. But that's what we have here. So we could get some potential wick entries the next 4 opening. It could be a potential wick entry for buys up, but I'll come back to that in 7 minutes here, okay? I think it's pretty straightforward today. I think if you were awake for like this area on price, the retest of the highs wasn't too bad of an idea to take. I'm sure a lot of people took those positions up. That wasn't too bad. What else is there? Yeah, that's about it. This is what you can also look at too. You can say that this is very similar to price right now, where if you take a look at this pink zone here down below draw out chat, this right here, you can say it's very similar to this in a sense where last time you had to push up, last time you had to push down, you can say this is a push down. So let me try to like compare this as close as I can, but you had to push down here, right? This is your push down, same area, and then you had to push back up. You had to push back up, and then you had the mirror of the orange drive up. The mirror of the orange drive up was here. The mirror of the orange drive up was here, and this also did break. Actually, this didn't break the highs. This came to retest the highs, but you had the mirror, right? And then what happened after the mirror? Sorry, the mirror was just this move, the bullish candles. All right, just the bullish candles. That was the mirror. And then you had to push down for the pullback. What was the pullback here? That was the pullback. Where did it tap? The green zone. You didn't tap the green zone. You came down and tapped the most recent support, which I guess this was it at the time, right? Which I guess could be it. Could be the low. So if that is the low, if that is the same mirror, what happened afterwards? You did struggle here quite a bit before driving up. So you might struggle today, but you did re-break the highs, which price already did anyways. So now that you have that and that, question is like, are we gonna drive today, or are we gonna pull back again? Last time you did pull back again during the session, you had another pullback at these areas there, right? You can see you came up, tapped it. You can see you came up and tapped it because this did break the highs. This broke the highs here, right? If you take a look and compare this to here, you broke the highs. This also broke the highs too. So if this is going to be another pullback where we struggle at, where did it come down towards? It's just a higher low being printed. So is there a possibility that the 4-hour candle and the 1-hour candle come down like this? Right? If that's the case, can we look for sells then on the open of the candle? We sure can. Because then you're just expecting this. Why are we expecting that? Because of this. This drove in the past. We take a look at all of this. Right? Continue up the move. So that's kind of what I'm looking at here too. On price. I think here as well, you have something very similar. You had the push down here. You had, so this is the push down. You had the move up. And then you had the mirror. Then you had the pullback. Came tap most recent support. You hovered. Pushed up, broke the highs. So right now we broke the highs too. And then you had another pullback. That's 2 higher lows. And then you had a drive. So it's similar to that too. And that's what I'm trying to figure out here. Is this going to be a pullback for the rest of the day here, which likely it could be, or tomorrow to continue driving, because tomorrow's daily candle will close bullish in 8 hours there. And if you do close bullish here above these ranges, then looking left, you got range to what, chat? What do you got range to? What do you got range to, chat? Oh, it's at 50 clean traffic areas. And that's also your, I think your monthly too. I think that's also your monthly resistance as well. These areas to the left there. So for those who weren't in tune with the analysis, we dropped the analysis this Sunday in the Discord, and we basically mentioned how you could probably expect Monday, Tuesday to pull back, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to continue driving. Or I think I said the beginning of the week to pull back for a bottom wick, and then Tuesday or whenever after you pull back to continue driving up towards the next resistance. I said how I wasn't too worried about this resistance. I wasn't expecting like price to reverse here. If anything, maybe a steeper bottom wick. I think I was looking for like 2680 for a bottom wick before driving, but you did get a bottom wick, and then you came back up to retest the highs there. And at this point, it looks like this is the confirmed low for the week to drive up. So you do have like somewhat of clean traffic now going up. So yeah, chat. Just wait for this 4-hour closure, and then we can probably get bottom wick entries. A minute and a half here for a 1-hour closure. All right. Let's see how big are these stops here. 83. Yeah, range for 5. All right, let's see. 4-hour closure here, chat. You close bullish here. You close like, I wouldn't say you close completely above it, the range. I wouldn't say you close completely above this range here. This is the resistance I had on price, right? Just the most recent. You didn't close completely above it. You close respecting it. So could you continue to pull back here is the question. Let me check something real quick. Let me see something real quick. Uh, 2730, 2730. Yeah, we get some potential positions here, chat. I want to see if you can get some top wicks above like 27 areas, 28 areas. After you get those top wicks there and you reflip below 27, 25, we start to head back down below 25. You can probably look for positions coming down here. You're expecting a 4 bottom wick, and also you're just kind of expecting us to pull back here because you close respecting it. And just like looking past at the data to the left too, you did the same thing where you pulled back, right? But we're only looking for targets to be like for the pullback, like 27, 21, nothing too crazy. We're gonna wait to see if we can get something like this, I'll say. Would be ideal candle where you pop up, tap these levels, you flip bearish, or not even flip bearish. Even if you close respecting the resistance, I'll be fine too. But just like a tap into these areas minimum. And then as you start to close bearish here, your storage is expecting the continuation down towards that 21 zone. 21 or 23 zones, this area right here. I'll wait for that top wick first, just because that's the 4 hour flip, right? So look, 4 hour candle just flip bullish, cool. Tap that zone there. So now it's like, can we start to close back below 26, 25 zones here? Because if you do, then we know what to do here. I'll say 26.368 would be pretty good here. How much is that 1 hour opening? 19 pips. Let's see if we can close back below here. Close above it, that's fine still. You want to see closures below 26 now. So pricing just drop for all it wants to drive, right? It can come all the way up towards the entire range fill. It can do this. But the moment it decides to close below here, like this, that's my indication. So the steeper it is, the better it would be for us. Because the more range you'll have coming down, since that's a steeper wick. And even if you break these highs there, let's say you come up and you break the highs about 27, 23, that's still fine. You're still looking for the same sells below 27, 26 if you close below, right? Because all the 4 count will be doing is filling the wick. So it's filling the wick. Technically, like the 4 count should still continue up because it's a bullish candle closure. But since it's closing, respecting the resistance, what you could see here is like a pop up. And all of a sudden, any given point during this 4 count, just a flip. Why? Because you're respecting it. If you close above, different story. You have a much higher chance to continue, right? But you can still drive up here because you have a bullish candle closure. You have this. You can still drive to fill the wicks here. But after filling the wicks, what happens next? This can happen at any given point. That's why I like anything below 27, 26 would be fine. Because you're taking the idea based off the 4 kind of respecting this area. $27.33. Not bad. Can you close below here, chat? 27, 26. Anyone had 80 trades there? Why wait for 1 minute closures? Because it confirms the that this trade is based off the 4 respect and resistance. And also you can see the 1 closing bearish too. So he's waiting for the 1 just to confirm the top wick on the 4. Right? Because this is just the 4 candle wick fill, which technically should fill. But it comes up, fills the wick. It closes back below 26.25. That's the zone below, that's the 4 hour flip. Right, so all you're waiting for is just to re-break out lows, continue down. You can base it off of the structure, right? You can see what's happening here. Higher lows, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs being printed. So technically, the 4 hour candle should fill the wick up. It should, and that's why I'm saying, like, if the 4 hour candle does fill the wick up first on the 4 hour candle, it does this first. That's fine because then it grabs it if it does flip, that'll be your liquidity. Because it's grabbing all the wicks there, all the no topic areas there on price, especially if it taps above 27.30. If it flips bearish, then you have a much stronger drive down. You can probably extend your TP further than what it is. But the idea here is just to forward bottom wick. Does that make sense? So we're not just waiting for a 1 minute closure. It's with the 4-hour candle close, the way that candle closed, with the way the 4 candle opened up. That's why we waited for a top wick. That was the idea behind it. What do you have tomorrow, chat? Wednesday, you got nothing going on here. Thursday, you got unemployment claims. And Friday, you have, or no, Thursday, you also have the interest rates for the yen. And then Friday, you got flash manufacturing PMI. That's all you really got. So no closures below here. So no closures below 26 mean what? Mean that this 4 count can still fill the wick. And that's what it's doing, right? So until you actually close below these areas here, the indication is still we should be coming up to fill the wick. You guys probably wondering why I'm not looking for buys there. I'll probably look for buys once you break above 27.33, or once you actually get a bottom wick here on the 4, because the 4 doesn't have a bottom wick. If the 4 candle comes down towards 27.21, which is after our sells anyways, if that were to happen and then you come back into the range, that would be my positions for buys. I want to see a 4 bottom wick, hence why we're looking for sells right now. If this were to happen, you fill the range, and then let's say like late 9 a.m. early 10 a.m. you continue to come back into the ranges like this, then that would be my buys. Because now you have a 4 bottom wick. What is this so far? 17 pip range on the 1 hour candle. 17, 25 pip top, high to low. Pretty decent level here. 26, 27, 26. Been bouncing off of it, which is a good thing. You guys bullish or bearish today? I think I was bullish for the week, but I wasn't expecting today to be like the drive. I think today was the biggest day you've had since, let's see, how much was today so far? 280. Actually, that's not too bad. 280 pips. Yeah, the last time we had that was the 10th. '17th, Friday as well. The back-to-back Friday, 300 pips on Monday. Actually, I'm tripping there, man. Or on Thursday. I think Thursday was also during the Asian London as well. Looking bullish after the 4-hour closure. Yeah, I could agree with you. Because this is just a retest, right? That's all this is. This is just a retest. So, well, my light isn't even on today. I'm tripping, bro. I'm tripping. But yeah, this is just a retest there. You can say. If you look at structure, that's what that is, right? I'm just worried about this here. This area tapped, respected, pull back, close, respecting resistance. On top of that, looking at past data, it's pulled back here. The last 2 times you form the same structure. Again. This, and I think it was this. Because if you look at price here, chat, it's been printing the same thing in this run, in this bullish run at least. Right? You can see the similarities in the way it moved up and the way it moved down. 1, 2, 3. And typically whenever it does this, the move gets smaller each time, like the ranges. So like it started off as this is probably the biggest range you had, and then it got smaller and smaller every time. Just stuff you notice. So I think the 4 wick got filled there. Or almost, actually, almost. You need another 10 pips here. You have somewhat of structure here. Somewhat of structure. Nothing crazy, but this right here is somewhat of structure, right? Usually when you get something like this, you'll get a pop. So I might get a pop here for buys. We're not entering here. I'm not looking for positions here, but this should fill the wick for sure. That's the wick fill right here. 2730.120. Yeah, it is a pop. How much was that pop, chat? 16? It's not bad. Okay, so 4-hour candle, fill the wick. Obviously there's no sells here unless you close back below 27.26, which is a 4-hour candle flip. But this was the 4-hour candle wick fill. And again, the closure does not change. You still close respecting it, right? So let's see what happens now. You fill the wick. This is an area where obviously price could react to. This is just the 4-hour wick fill. I think the next resistance you have is the high of the day, which is 27.33. Where can you see resistance above 33? Where do I see resistance above 23? I think that'll be the daily target. Or what did I say the daily target was today, chat? I think it was 70. Was it 40? Yeah, so here's what I got. I think I had an overall level at 47 for the week. As for a daily target, I think I have 27.39. So yeah, 27.40 basically as my daily target. Just because you have this. You see that? This is like my weekly target because this is the weekly retested highs, 27.47. Right, that's the weekly retested highs. And then daily target is the next area, which is going to be 27.39. So that's what I got. But we're just trying to figure out what happens here because you close respecting. So since you close respecting, at any given point, this kind of still flip bearish, right? So that's why I'm not looking for buys just yet, even though I have my target areas at 27.39. The only two ways I can look for buys is if you come down for a bottom wick on the 4 that's a little steeper, or you create structure up above, let's say this 4 resistance here. Let's see, 27.33, that's your most recent area. 33.34. Yeah. Like this was somewhat of structure here when we expected the pop earlier on the 1 minute candle here, chat. Yeah, so you had the opening of the 4, which is down here. A low, you have another low here. You can say this is another low. So you're starting to form somewhat of structure here. So that could lead you to getting a continuation up towards, instead of just a 4-hour wick fill, up towards this wick fill as well, towards 33. Let's see something. $33.009. NYC open in about 9 minutes. You can probably put this here. 27.29, most recent support level. How much are these stops here? 59 pips. Target being 26. If you get like one more wick, that'd be great. One more bottom wick. You get one more bottom wick at like 27.2947 here, chat. You close back above 30.6. That can be your buys up. And then you could probably target 27.33 and have like BE levels up here at 27.31 as a minor resistance. Right here. That's kind of what you're basing it off of. But you want to see structure being formed there. So far you had this right here. This was during opening. You had something else here. That's 2. And this is the 3rd one. So one more wick. Because technically, like, if you come back down for a bottom wick, it doesn't re-break these lows here. It means it's being respected. However, if you do break the lows, then that could be a start of the 4 count flip still. So that's why I wanted to see just the extra bottom wick, and then after that, you have range going up towards 31 and 33. You have 5 closure in about 40 seconds here, chat. Get ready to chat. Could be positions on the closure. It's 5 candle. All right, chat. On positions there. Let me just on positions here. Entries are 2731.65. 2731.65 entries. And then TP is gonna be like the entire wick fill for the 1 hour candle. Alright. TP is gonna be like 2732.88. Look in the 1 hour candle just to fill that wick up. And the stops gonna be the 1 hour lows here. Around 60 pips for 1 hour low stops. So TP is up here. That's gonna be TP, chat. Okay, you're pushing up. Then you get TP here. 2733.00.009 is your TP. And then if you get a pump here, it'll be it wouldn't be a wick entry. I don't think so here. Like, let's say price comes down towards like 27.29, 27.30, taps those zones there. It'll be like the reflip. So it wouldn't just be a wick entry here. It'll be like, if anything, if you come down towards here and then you flip, second entries could be nearly around the first entries. It'll be like roughly here if you get a pineapple. If it goes, it goes, right? But if you get a pineapple, then yeah. What's the rebreak at a highs there? 6. The reason I'm not targeting past 33 is just because there's a pretty decent resistance there. I know you re-break the day highs and you have more range going up, but I would expect us to tap 33 and start to pull back again. And start to hover. Okay, so there's your bottom wick area. Right? So I would not take the wick entry. I'm not looking for that. You have now, you can say, some type of support at 27.31. You start to close back above that level, above this layer to the left here, that'll be the position. But you need to close above first. Otherwise, this can just create a deeper bottom wick here towards 29 instead. So there's no like wick entry pineapples there. It'll be a tap and then a closure back above to indicate that we're closing back above, and then that'll be the pop, or that'll be the second position for us. And you have a 30 closure here, NYC open here, chat. A strong 30 closure too. It's closing bullish here. Where's your third resistance? Right here, 29. Yeah, close well above. This is your most recent support on a 30 here. 27, 29, 602 here. So if you do get bottom wicks there, which is going to be 29, 602, you start to close back above 31. That could be your second position up. What's the difference here? 3 pips from original entry. All right, came down to that zone there. You didn't tap it completely, but you did come down for a bottom wick. Starting to reflect bullish. Can you close above 31 here? 31.131. What was this? 16. Five. 16. No, that wouldn't have gone yellow anyways. For a pineapple, if you had a wick entry. Can we close above here? Let's see. And these are stops or chat. 1 hour slash 4 lows. Because if this 4 candle, if stops get hit, what is price doing? 4 candles flipping bearish. Right? So then at that point, this 4 candle will probably continue further down towards like 21. So there's no reason to be in this trade past that zone there. So that's why stops are on those lows there. Can you close above here? Can you close above? That's the third tap, huh? $20 seconds for a 5 closure. Pretty important 5 closure here, chat. Under close. Bearish, respecting. 1530 still open. And the next closure you have that's going to be important is the 15 closure. This 5 closed bearish, but didn't close below. We'll still holding that level. 1530 still open. Still want to see closures above 31 here. $19 pips. I think the 15 flipped, right? But I don't think it rebroke the highs. I think the highs here were a little above the yellow line, right? 32, yeah. This one came up right below it. Still no second position chat. Still got one here. In targets too. Can you get a closure? Can you get a closure? Did you rebreak now? Yeah, you did. You finally rebroke. So you rebroke the 15 highs or chat. 30-minute candle flipped again. Is it gonna drive? Is the question now. we broke. You didn't close above, so no second entries for us here. So got the same entry here, chat. Or at least yet. If this came down further, I'll extend TP, but it didn't come down that far for me to extend TP here. I'm closing full there, chat. Yeah, it didn't come that far for me to extend TP here. The idea behind extending TP there has zero logic. It's like if you pull back further, which is steeper bottom wick, higher low liquidity, right? As you retest, as you flip bullish after grabbing those levels, you expect a further push just because now you have official liquidity for us to drive up. But you didn't pull back that steep. You didn't pull back that steep. You came down just to tap the most recent zone there. If you came down to maybe like 28, 27, right? And then you reflip, sure, I could extend it. But I still believe that at this level here, chat, you're going to see price struggle here again. Now, that doesn't mean it's not going to drive past it. My daily target is 2740 or yeah, 2740. But this is a pretty strong level here. So I'm not expecting like price to just reverse here. What I would be expecting is just price to hover here again. And I could be wrong. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe, you know, we're going to miss out on the runner. But there is a decent level here that I would expect price to struggle at. And it will be between there and 27, 27, yeah. So this is what I'm kind of expecting us to hover in before driving further up. But let's see. It's NYC open, so anything can happen. Anything is possible here. But if you are to struggle, just be aware of this. This is like the zone you're in right now on price. All right. All right, champ. All right. Not too bad for a late session. It's 9:30 NYC. You have a 1 hour closure in 20. Let's see how that looks. It's breaking. It's breaking. I think the only time where you did struggle here, chat, was here. What I like to look at too when you're struggling is I like to look left at wicks that it tapped to create a high in the past. So for instance, like here, this is what I'm looking at right now. When did you come down from below 2733? Come up. Came down from below, came up, right? Down from below, came up. So the only times where I seen price struggling was here. Where else? Up here, right? Up there. That's where it, because it pulled back towards here. This came from below too. This didn't struggle. This went straight through. So I must honestly say that this is more of my focus here. This one right here. So the high here in the past is where? Let's take a look. Right there. 2733, 274. So what I like to look at, I like to look at, okay, if that's what the high was, you broke it, which is a good thing, because you exceeded that high that price created in the past. So after breaking the high, an alert will go off in my head saying, okay, well, there's still a chance you can drive after tapping above 2733. I'll just now probably apply like some type of low that I need to see first, / liquidity / higher low, right? So last time you rejected, where did price come down towards? $27.30. 27.30. So I'll look for something around like 27.30. If you can like come down towards 27.31, right into these boxes here, start to break back above, then that'll be my indication that we're gonna head up further. But so far, I think the 5 closed above here. 15 has 2 minutes left. It may close above 2. So if the 15 closes above, you have that out the way. which is a pretty decent closure. First 15-minute count after the NYC. You get a bond wick the next 15 count towards like 27.30. The flip could be your entry. Your flip and drop up. So that's what I'll look for. Right, chat? But you want to see this 15. If you guys enjoyed the analysis today, though, drop a like and sub to the channel, man. Not bad for a late session. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not the worst. Yeah, it's still staying above here. Still staying above. There's some volume too here, chat. You may just get a push right into that 40 level here. But wait for this 15 closure at least if you're gonna attempt any positions here. You have a closure. Are you gonna get a top wick here? Let's find out. Okay, no top wick here. No top wick here. You have a 1 hour closure next to chat. I don't think if it does end up driving up towards our target, which is 27.39, then it drives up. But at any given point, it should still flip. What do you have to break next? So you broke this wick here. So now you have clean traffic towards here, which is gonna be 27.35. You break 35, 30/36. Then you have cleaner traffic up towards where the actual destination, 27.39. So that is still like a 30 pip range you have there. 40 pip range. Damn. Okay. You're gonna push up here, chat. You came up towards the next clean traffic area, which was 27.35, 9.21 here. I'm just referring to wick areas, right? This is where you're coming up to. So this is a level where you may see struggle at. I think it was a 15 time frame where you had that wick that I put that line at. Yeah, right here. Right. So I just based off of this, like, yeah, this here, you break here, you have clean traffic up towards here. You break here, there's no wicks in between. You have clean traffic up further. But this is a level though. This is somewhat of a decent level. I don't think it's anything too crazy. It's obviously much weaker than like 27.33. The question now is just like, can you hold 27.33? Because now, as long as you can hold this level here, then you have the ability to pop further up. If you can't hold these areas here, then you're breaking back into the range. Then you come back below 27.27. So now it's just a matter of, can you hold? And you're above it right now. So now it's just a matter of more closures, more bottom wicks to confirm, right? Yeah, this level isn't that strong. This 27.35 zone, it's not that deep. Discord charts? Yeah, I got you. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So, oh yeah, and you. Yeah, I got you, bro. Let's see. That buys up today. Liquidity grab. 24 levels. Yeah. What time is this? This is just now, right? What'd you have here? 24 levels? Liquidity grab levels? Where'd you get that off of? 1 minute? You got off of this, sir? Yeah, that's a good level. I didn't have that level today. That's a good level. That's a pretty good level. Yeah, it's a pretty good level. So yeah, that's a good level. And you took an entry after you had that level being tapped, because that low shouldn't have been broken if that was your liquidity. So that's a good stop loss. If anything, I'll move it maybe below this wick here. Actually, like 2 pips, 3 pips, but more worthwhile. And then TP obviously got smacked as you filled the range. Yeah, good enter. I think you came up here, you rehit your entry point, and then you continue up. Then you held past that, so that's a good hold. Every trade. Gold here, 5-minute time for risk set for NY session risk last, NY session sell zone, 30 zones, and then you have stops above this highs here. Yeah. I can't say this is a bad trade, could hit stops, but just put some more text on it to explain it. Like, what was your idea behind it, you know? Like, what were you expecting for the sell? Were you just expecting the daily count to reflip? Like, what was it? Yeah, there's a zone there. There's a zone there. It's not a bad trade. 5-minute GJ, you buys up. Nice. Don't know what this means. You're expecting a bearish candle towards 2702 after. Oh, this is a buy here. I see it. Yeah, yeah. 27.32, and then you have TP at 27.39. Where are these things here though? I don't know what this is. Clean traffic. You're not trading between the ranges. Buys above here. Great going up. Nice position yesterday, by the way. Yeah, it's a good chart. 27.17, you had it. Yeah, that was a low you had for late London. Late London. 6 minutes here, chat. 6 minutes here for a closure. Sells, expecting 30-minute bottom wick. Nice. Stops on the break of the highs. You tap TP. Right? You got in beforehand, I'm guessing. Wick entry, two entries actually, 2 pineapples. And then you got out. Yeah, good position. Two more charts to chat. 5-minute entries. You got nothing here except for past positions. I don't know what this means. Pro P trader. Sells. Not sure what happened there. Buys played out, I'm guessing. Sells played out. Buys. Chat, I can't do anything with these charts, man. There's no text on them. That is a clean chart. Yeah, chat. When you send charts, I need some text or something, man, because I can't say anything about these charts. Like good trades, you know. But what do you want me to say? Feedback? Corey G. No trade zone too ugly for me. Monthly resistance. I never put a monthly resistance, but since we're so close, it's bad for me. Daily resistance couldn't close above on daily. Could this be a fake out? Yeah, but you're getting closer and closer to the daily candle closure, so I don't know if the daily candle is gonna flip like that. I don't think so. But yeah, this is a monthly resistance. That's my monthly resistance too. That's my monthly target. My next target is 27.40, which we're 40 pips away on. Yeah. I'll prefer to buy the pullbacks here up towards 39. Like the bottom wicks, for instance, that you create. Let's see. 35.931 is what I got next for a bottom wick entry. And then what else do you have? 27.34. Or just drive gold, just keep driving. Two minutes. Two minutes, chat. Chat, do you guys see, for those who are an alumni, do you guys see the Zoom link today? It's under no delay stream. That's what the channel is called. It's not in the announcements for the alumni or anything like that. Uh-oh. We might get wick entries here, chat. Uh-oh. 7 pips away. BE point, range 2 breakout above, range 2 breakout above, range 2 fake out below, range 2 break above. Let me put the trades taken today. I forgot to put that. Damn. 6 pips away, gold. 6 pips, man. All right, new kind of opening chat. Looks like you're gonna fill the range here. Our first destination, our first daily target today. 2739.35. I don't think we can get entries here unless price pulls back here. Looks like it's gonna pop. Solid direction though. And for those who don't know, this is my my weekly resistance, which again, the daily candle could still actually tap, is up here. It's 47. But the next resistance I had going up was here. I think this level you gotta clear first before you make it up towards the next level. And that's just based off of like these zones to the left, right? That's kind of what I based it off of. There's no wick entry sells me here too, chat, in case you guys are wondering. Just because like this technically is clean traffic on a daily. You can just any given point just mirror the entire thing, right? So the only sells that I had today in mind were below 24. But you never came back down below there. That's why we ended up taking buys up towards that 40 level. Now that we tapped it, not too sure what happens here. 1 hour close bullish, right? We got that. Didn't close above it, but the daily like clean traffic area takes you up towards 43 and then 47 next. So you got range going up. Doesn't mean that you close respect and you can't go up, but looking at past data, you have pulled back in the past there. So I'm afraid that could still happen as well. The only thing I'm thinking about is maybe like if price pulls back, or you buy the pullbacks as higher lows. That's it. You're buying the higher lows, and you're only taking it up towards 39 though for instance, if you come down towards like 35 here or 34, you can get wick entry buys in these zones here, and you're looking to retest the highs. Since you already came down for a bottom wick here, you can maybe even target something less. You can say, okay, well, this is your I guess major support right now, right? 34, 33. You get a wick entries there. You can probably look to get out 37. Because if price does not come all the way up, at least what I could do is come up to retest these highs before coming down further. That's the only thing that I could see us taking here. Above 39 might be cooked for us. Oh, the channel thing isn't. Oh, I know what the issue with the Zoom is. Let me see if I can fix this. I forgot, I'm the only one jamming the music here. What's your headset motto? What is this? Oh, the Sennheiser's HD 660 S2s. They're like studio headphones, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're on sale. They're like 300 off. And I got them. My old headsets were fucking up. And the AirPods were getting too heavy for my head. Not a bad headset. But you need a bunch of shit for it. You need what's that thing called? This is called amplifier. You need an amplifier to run it. But it's too powerful. So yeah, it's not like, and there's also 2 wires too on each side. So if you don't like wires, it's not the headset for you. Yo, anyone here trade meme coins? I was watching a recommended video last night about it showed up on my feed, but it was just like meme coins, and it was about how these guys scalp meme coins, and the way they scalp it is like insane, because what they do is they have like a Twitter bot in their Discord or Telegram, and every time an influencer would tweet, they'll get notified for it. So then they'll go on like, I forgot what the site's called, but they'll go on the site and they'll just like wait for a tweet to come out, and then they'll buy whatever meme coin came out for that tweet. Like, and sometimes it happens inside. I don't even know how they make the coin so fast. But yesterday, for instance, during the inauguration, when Trump was talking, or when he was signing papers, bro showed his signature. Literally a second later, on the meme coin site, Trump's signature. And then what they'll do is they'll buy it. Like, they'll snipe the entry. Like, the faster you get the data, the faster your entry is, the better your entry is. They get the entry, and then they'll just hold to like until the coin retires. or graduates. That's what it's called. Instead of coin graduates, but I'm like, damn, bro. But they're doing that. They're like on that. Maybe like he said 10 hours a day. The guy I was watching, he sits on that 10 hours a day, 10, 12 hours a day, just buying and selling meme coins. Which I find is crazy. Which is kind of crazy, man. There's so many ways to make money nowadays. What time is it? 10:09. So you have a 5-minute closure here. It's gonna close whatever bearish, but you're looking at this overhead structure. Let me erase my levels here and restart. $37. Next zone you have that could likely break though, looking at the way these things are forming. So what's down here? Is there something around here looking left that we could use instead? That's a little closer to 35. Yeah, 27, 36.150. How's that gonna look? Is there something down here? If nothing happens by like, I'll say 10:20, then that'll be my day. But it looks like we have a very low chance to get a second trade here today. This came on late. If I came on a little earlier, the ADM push up wasn't too bad to grab. I think that position we took earlier would have been our second position of the day. Uh, 37. I see 36 here. Yeah, no, that's about it. I guess you could say 34. Might be it, chat. Might be our day. I'll give it to the 15 closure and then the 5 minutes after to 8 to 10:20, but it's looking like a day here. Let's see, how's the 15 gonna close here? It's gonna close bearish, but is it gonna respect the support? have to close above 37, 470 here. So it has to close above there, or respecting there at least, and then it has to create a bottom wick, and then that's our entry. Let's see how we close here. A minute and 40 seconds. Oh, I know why it's not working. The history is not on for this. Nope, it's on. Oh, wow. Ten seconds to chat. So you're gonna close bearish. You're not respecting 37. We're closing bearish. See. Yeah, you close below. I have my bad. I had a level at 27.37 off of this 15 levels to the left here, off of these areas to the left here, and you close below it, which doesn't mean anything too crazy, because you can still get your wick entries up, but ideally I wanted to see price close respecting there, if anything a little higher too. I'm going off of just these areas to the left here, these 15-minute lows or closures. So I wanted to see something respecting there, because then as you come down, you can get wick entries up, right? If you get a wick entry here, since you didn't close below that 37 level, or respecting it, if you were to flip bullish, it may still struggle there at 37. Whereas if you close bearish respecting like this, next 15, if it were to come down, flip bullish, and you have a wick entry, it is more likely to drive with the higher time frame, which is in this case the 1 hour time frame, because that's the 1 hour closure, right? And I think the 1 hour candle, it didn't even close above the range. The range is at 2739.999, and it closed at 2738, and it did like barely tap that level too. So this might be a day for us, chat, because it's either from here on out for the day you start pulling back or you start ranging. But I don't think you're gonna get a continuation. That could be it for the day. If you were to get one, it would have been off the initial pop. I could be wrong, but I think that's it for me today, chat. I think this is an indication that we might be done for a day, or we're done for a day, and then the markets may be choppy for the rest of the session. And it's also 10:17 today. All right, chat. But yeah, man. My apologies for coming late today. Tomorrow should be same time, in like our usual time, our regular time. But better late than never today. All right, chat. Better late than never today. So yeah, we'll take it. I'll take it. All right, chat. All right, everybody. Appreciate you guys being here today. Leave a like and sub to the channel if you guys are new. I will see you guys tomorrow during the NY session. And tomorrow you got what do you got tomorrow? Yeah, nothing tomorrow. Yeah, nothing at all tomorrow. So no news tomorrow. All right. So Thursday you have a pretty big day. Unemployment claims, yen, interest rates, and then Friday you got flash manufacturing PMI. So then I'll see you guys there. All right, chat. Peace out. Appreciate being here today. Love you guys. I'm gonna go. That was in the chat. Love you guys. Laters.
Killing themselves, they wanna come and get the glory. The glory. Now we're the south side. Yeah. Now we're the west side. Yeah. I slam your ass in.
And you know me, I'm the bomb, 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 bomb. I'm the bomb. And you know me, I'm the bomb, 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 bomb. I'm the bomb. Ohayo gozaimasu. Konnichiwa. Ohayo gozaimasu. Konnichiwa. Watashi no no wai wa no su-chan. Watashi no no wai wa no su-chan. And you know me, I'm the bomb, 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 bomb. I'm the bomb. And you know me, I'm the bomb, 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 bomb. I'm the bomb. Ohayo gozaimasu. Konnichiwa. Ohayo gozaimasu. Konnichiwa. Watashi no no wai wa no su-chan. Watashi no no wai wa no su-chan. It's Chicago, you know I'm the one. I like to have fun. I like to go to the beach. I like the sun. You know it's shy. I only wave when I'm telling them bye. Bye. I said bye. Goodbye. Shy, what are you about? Because shy out. Shy out. I like to have fun all day. There's only one thing to do. It is pray.
We was gone off that old potion, hit that slow motion. What you got going rogue? Someone left the stove open, we too hot. It was double R. We was Range Roving with the Rocky Rolly Rolls Royce. Rough Rider anthem just hit drop. Reach for the popcorn. Oops, that's my cock. Got my heart broke. I like that bitch a lot. Time moving slow. I ain't tripping low. I thought you had to know. Time moving slow. I just thought you had to know. Time moving slow. You were the only thing that felt like home. I thought I had it all. Going through the messages that stored on my phone with questions like, I'm not alone. the only thing that felt like time moving slow. 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 Enjoy the time moving slow. Oh yeah. Enjoy the. Alright. Run it. You niggas, I see through you niggas, exceeded the limits, took over my story and rewrote the ending I did. Had to show up and deliver that shit. Had to yacht out on the ocean, I did. Go ahead and cry me a rippy, you bitch. You try to bring me to my lowest, I still brought the vision, I see through the blinds. When everyone is a sign of the times. Niggas been falling behind. I got some images stuck in my mind. I gotta hit them the perfectest time. We finna get it this time. We going bigger this time. Feeling like Jig in his prime.